Guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Crafting Bookworm. Today we're going to make a folio flip-flop. Okay, welcome back, you guys. Welcome, new subscribers. Thanks to all of you for your coming around and hanging out with me. I really appreciate that. So, we just recently finished this Bible study. This was the 21 Reasons to Praise Him. And I had a couple requests to show how we made this folio flip-flop journal. As you can see, it is a flip-flop. And they're so convenient to have them where they're small like this, because when I do Bible studies, I can't afford to keeping like full-size journals, which is why I have giveaways. But when there's one that I really want to be able to keep, then I can just make a folio, and yeah, and it doesn't take as much space for one of these. So that is the reason why I decided on that. And so now I'm going to give you guys a series of process videos on how to make this. Now, this folio is 7 tall, 5 1/4 this way. Okay, so we're going to use a couple file folders that I've already cut down, and this is 7 by 5 1/4. Now, the first thing we have to do is we need to open this, and we need to put these together. So I'm going to get a couple pieces, little pieces of tape here just to hold it in place till I get something on there that will hold a signature. Okay. So here's our first one. Let's line these up. You don't want that overlapping, you just want them together. Okay, so there's one. And there's 2. Okay. So now for these, you know what, this is not completely together there. There we go. That's better. Now that my tape all doubled up on there, we don't want that either. Wow. Not a great start. Okay. So, back to where we were. Excuse me, guys. Now, you have to have something in the center here that's going to hold a signature. Okay, so a piece of paper is just not going to cut it. You could probably use fabric. Fabric would work. What's the other stuff people talk about using? It's like the bandage, the stretch elastic bandage. People have used stuff like that. We're just going to use this, okay? And we're just going to put this over here. It's probably about 1 inch, maybe a little bit more than 1 inch. And we're just going to just secure that here so we have something for our signatures to sew into. Okay, so let's glue this on. We're going to glue all the way down because it's cut to size. Okay. We're going to get that right in the center. It may be off a little bit. That's okay. I don't think it quite laid down perfectly straight either. Okay, so we're going to trim this off right here. We don't need any excess hanging over. And we're going to have to put some more glue on here since I moved it. So let's there we go. Okay, so there we go. We're going to let that, make sure that's dry before we try to fold that. And so you're just going to fold it, you know, along your line here of where we connected it. So let's give it a few minutes and make sure that that's dry. Okay. Let's fold this over, and I'm going to have to glue down these edges too, because some of the edges are not sticking. So there we go, guys. There's going to be your flip-flop. Just like that. That easy. Okay, so let me put a little... Well, see, now it doesn't look like it's... Oh, we need to fold it this way so we can see where it needs the glue at. Definitely need glue there. We need some there. I didn't go back to glue the top of it when I pulled that off of there. This side doesn't look too bad though. Really just right there. Okay. Okay, so here's our front, or here's our front. Whichever one that we decide on. And I got some images to put on here. Now, this is Diane's Twilight Noel. I've been waiting and waiting to do this so I could use this kit. Now, I had to downsize a lot so that I could fit these on, because the little panels she had were only 5 inches, which would have been okay this way, but not okay this way. And I didn't want to make it any shorter than the 7 inches. So I ended up just downsizing, and then we will figure out what parts we want on here. But the kit is beautiful. There's more to it than just these. The colors are beautiful. So we printed off 8 panels because we got 8 panels to this, okay? Do we? Yes, 4 there and 4 in the front. Okay, so this is going to be my cover. I want one that's going to be really pretty for the cover. What do we want? Ooh, that one's really pretty. Now, we're not going to be able to use the whole image because they are bigger, but that one's even pretty. Okay, I think we're going to go with this one. So what we're going to do, I think, is it's going to go on here. Do we want it all the way to the bottom? Or do we want to move it? I think we're going to move it up just a little bit. Yes, I'm just going to glue these on and then trim. That's how I'm going to do it. Okay. So, we're going to use our Fabri-Tac. because that way I can move my image around in position. So we're going to get this all glued. Okay. Do we want to try to go this way? I don't think I want to try to go that way. We are going to go this way. And as straight as possible. Which I think it's a little crooked, but that'll be okay. Okay. You guys can use whatever you want to cover on this. You can use just regular scrapbook paper. I was just going to use my 32-pound paper that I usually print on. But I wanted the cover, I wanted this to be a little heavier duty, so I decided on the cardstock. I'm going to try and cut this without cutting my fold. Oop. I don't want to do that. Okay. So there is the first panel. Looks like a Christmas card, huh? It's very pretty. Okay. So that's the back panel. What do we want to do on the back panel? I think we want to go this way on this one. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll decide on what pages we're going to use as signatures. Hope I'm in frame. Probably not. Okay, so this one, since we're just going to go to this corner here, we're just going to line it up along that side. So pretty. And then when we get to these edges and stuff, we will ink. Yeah, finagle it so you can get it in a position that allows you to cut it. We still went just a bit above that. It's okay though. We can trim. Okay, and there's our back panel. So, inside I really like this one. Ooh, I really like that one too. Let's go with this one next. We're just going to go right to that. I'm going to we're going to ink these folds in here. Maybe. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I mean, it is only Saturday. Okay, let's go ahead and do this, which we should have already done. This last bit right here. Okay, and there we go, guys. There is our base with all of our panels on there. And so for our next video, we will put some pockets and stuff in here, and then we will sew in our signatures. So I don't know how many videos this is going to be, but we'll work on it as it goes. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this first video for this series of process videos. Let me know if you're going to follow along and make your own Folio flip-flop journal. Yeah, that's it, you guys. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.